taking a look at this graph, we're going to plug some of it in, the parts that we know. Typically, with a regular graph, an exponential graph, my axis of symmetry is at 0. So I notice that my axis of symmetry has moved up 3. So I know in the end it has to be plus 3. I also know that typically it goes through this point right here and goes in that direction. So what else do I know? It reflects the x-axis, which means I need to have a negative piece right here. Okay, if I take this regular point and I reflect it now before I move it, which means this point would be here, this point would be here, so it looks something like this. Remember, the original one is 0, 1, and it always goes to that point until you horizontally shift it. Now, what we know here is that once I reflect it, the 0, 1 is at this point right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to here and see how many I move to the left. Well, I moved to the left 2 units. And how did I know it was that point? Well, because the axis of symmetry, I move up 3. Any of my points I have to move up 1, 2, 3. Well, I go to the unit, or to the left. Remember when we write our axis, we say x and the opposite, so it's going to be x plus 2, which means it's going to shift to the left. So now all I have to figure out is this a 2 or is this a 3? So what I want you to do is I want you to plug in a 2, check your table of values. It should work. If it doesn't, plug in a 3 and check your table of values. But in this case, your final solution should be f of x equals negative 2 x plus 2 vertical shift of 3.